to kill Adwoa Safo Exposed. It's all over in the news. Adwoa Safo has been shot. She's lying on the hospital bed. Her car has been perforated with bullets. Who is Adwoa Safo? Do you know her? She was an MP. Dome Kwabena. She's a baby mother of Kennedy Agyapong. One of those Kennedy said he would never stand on the same platform to campaign with, even though they have, you know, something between them. My brother, my sister. This woman is a lawyer. There was a time she was even the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. Now this woman took Ghana for granted in the days of the NPP under Nana Addo Akufo Addo. She abandoned her ministry, the Ministry of Children, Gender, Social Welfare, whatever, and went to America. Her accent changed 2 days after she arrived in America. She was speaking with an American accent. Later we heard that she said her child was sick, and then she had gone there to take care of the child. She was celebrating the child's birthday on social media, whilst other children in Ghana under her ministry were perishing. This is Adwoa Safo. Her constituents were crying to have her back as their MP. She was on an AWOL. She told them point blank that her family first. And they said, oh, but you swore, you took a vow that Ghana first. Now you have killed that vow. It's about your family. We saw her dancing all over the place on the internet whilst her ministry was suffering here. We can say so much about this woman, Adwoa Safo. She took her party to ransom. Yes, big ransom. You know what she did? When they were going to pass the e-levy, she didn't want to come. They had to beg her and bring her in a chartered flight to Ghana. And when she came, she was not even ready to come there. It took Akosua Frema, the then chief of staff, to bring her in a convoy to the parliament. We were even told that she was not the one. Somebody cloned her. Then again, Kennedy Agyapong said he had to pay so much money into a Fidelity bank account. Almost like a bribe to have her come and vote for the e-levy. Very arrogant woman. She has no respect for the nation, no respect for her constituents, and they decided to kick her out. They never voted her back. My brother, my sister, this is Adwoa Safo. She's a lawyer. She was shot. She's now lying on a hospital bed with a perforated ear. My brother, my sister, this is Adwoa Safo. Her car was also shot at. We just decided to blacken it so that you won't see too much of the goriness. Some of the pellets hit her scalp. This is Adwoa Safo. Her car was perforated right in the glass and also in front of the car. My brother, my sister, what happened? What happened? The police has issued a press release. And what is the police saying? My brother, my sister, what actually happened? What did the police say? Now the police has arrested 6 people from a private security company that was hired to be on the scene of shooting. Why did the shooting start? What started the shooting? This is what the police put up. Open it up so we can read it quickly because we have a lot to say here. My brother, my sister, the police has been quick. 6 people apprehended, guns confiscated, and some other such things for exhibit, while investigation is flying high. 6 arrested in connection with Kwabena shooting incident. Now, the Ghana Police Service has arrested 6 private security guards in connection with a shooting incident involving Honorable Sarah Adwoa Safo, which occurred at Kwabena on the 21st of June 2026. Subsequently, a search conducted has led to the retrieval of 5 pump-action guns, 1 Taurus pistol loaded with 7 rounds of 9mm ammunition, an additional magazine loaded with 5 rounds of 9mm ammunition, and communication equipment. Preliminary investigations indicate that police personnel from the National Operations Directorate and the Intelligence Directorate, who were on special duty, received a distress call from a residence at Kwabena and proceeded to the scene. Upon arrival, it was established that a ceremony was being held at the residence of Mr. Tamaklu Safo Jehoshaphat, alias Akofena, in his private residence. When Honorable Adwoa Safo reportedly arrived and requested access to the premises but was denied entry, police investigations further revealed that armed security personnel at the residence allegedly discharged firearms during the incident, resulting in the injury of Honorable Adwoa Safo. Her vehicle was also found with multiple gunshot marks. The suspects and exhibits have been transferred to the police headquarters to assist ongoing investigations. Investigations are ongoing to locate and arrest all other persons connected with the incident. And this is from Juliana Obeng Dashit. The police was quick, picked up the distress call, went straight into action. These were the guns, the pump action, 5 of them taken, and you see the ammunition lying alongside. There's a Taurus pistol with a 9mm, bullets, my brother, my sister, all seized and picked up by the police. But what really happened? What really happened? Apostle Kojo Safo Kantanka, aka Christo Asafo, is this man here. There are 2 different dates of birth associated with him. Public documents say he was born in 1948, but his family insists that he was born in 1912, so he died at the age of 113. Apostle Kojo Safo Kantanka. He was an inventor. This man was also a priest. He preached, an apostle of God. He was a crazy philanthropist who adopted hundreds of children and took care of them. Meanwhile, his own biological children were not probably even up to 5. Yet hundreds of children were taken care by him. He had a TV station, a radio station, and even more. He died. His posters were all over the place. Billboards were all over the place. The family said he died at the age of 113. Before he died, he had mentioned in a number of events, yes, at a number of events where he said that his son, Akofena, would take over from him as a priest. One of his sons is a pilot, the one who got married to Juliet Ibrahim, my brother, my sister. And this other one here, my brother, my sister, is supposed to be the priest and take over whatever. But it came out also that there was a will that this man left behind. And the lawyer had mentioned that there was a will. But interestingly, if there was a will, the family agreed that they should wait until this man is properly buried. When he's gone, then they would actually be sure if there's a will or not. And then all the other things the man had said whilst he was alive, will or no will, would then come to pass. My brother, my sister, Upon that agreement, Adwoa Safo heard that her brother, Akofina, was in his private residence being installed as the man taking over the Christo Asafo Church and beyond. And she didn't like what she heard. She called her younger brother and said, you know what? I'm going to check out what is happening there. And then after a few minutes, she called back and said, I've been shot. What happened? I said, I have been shot. That is the man, the light-skinned guy there. Hey, he's talking. They are installing him. He's holding the sword of office. Yes, that's him. Everybody is there in his private residence. Soon they will carry him shoulder high. They will beat the phantom from. They are about to carry him. Yebabe swano. Nana yeswano. Hey, king. He was smart. He didn't allow the firing of muskets. You know, just pour the powder. King. Somebody's pulling his hand. He doesn't like it. Besa prano. So that's it. I have cooked. You know, this is the guy. Powder. He's happy. His father wanted him to take over the thing. He couldn't be patient and wait for the burial of his father. He wants to go in there. The burial is delaying. There's a Hausa saying that I like so much. It says that a woman with big buttocks when her husband dies, they don't delay in the burial of the husband. You know why? So that things can start. Sad as it is, my brother, my sister, sometimes we say a few things in jest. Dash it away. Now, let us listen to what happened according to the lawyer of Adwoa Safo's father, Christo Asafo. He granted an interview to Joy FM. And he said things that are interesting. This is the family lawyer. Kofi. He's going to talk. Watch this.
Well, good afternoon. Yes, I wasn't on ground actually at the point the incident occurred, but as a member and a lawyer for the church, I received some brief detail of it. So maybe as far as I can share the briefing I got. But it's all about the installation or introduction of the newly appointed leader. So, per our constitution, as you know, our founder has passed on, and then there needs to be a replacement in terms of the leadership. And so the constitution gave some powers to the Council of Elders to go through a process and appoint a new leader from among the sons of the founder. So they have gone through the process. They started a month ago. So they have gone through the process, and now they have settled on one person. And then today, they have wanted to introduce the said one person to the General Council. The General Council they represent the members. So today's program was to introduce the newly appointed leader to the General Council, who represent the entire membership of the church. So that was what the incident was all about, as in today's ceremony. Yes.
So who fired the shots then?
Who fired which shots?
We understand that Adwoa Safo Kantanka has been shot. True or not?
For that one, I can't tell. And for what I know is that after the introduction of the newly appointed leader to the members, after the ceremony, they heard a very loud bang. And there are two gates, the northern gate and the southern gate. So they heard a loud bang at the southern gate. And then people were surprised. The bang came again, and then we realized that it was a car which was banging at the gate and wanted to enter. So I think there was a three bang So she banged, and they got to realize that it was Honorable Adwoa Safo who was in the car. So since she couldn't penetrate the case through with her car, she went to the northern gate. After that, and then she repeated the same thing. She banged it. She banged the second one, and then the security apparatus, the private security, indicated to her that no, what she's doing will cause casualties because there were still people in the premises. Because when you enter through the gate with your car, you don't know who you can walk over or drive over with a car. So they started firing warning shots to prevent her from coming, from entering the residence with her car. So as to whether they shot her, as to whether she was wounded after. Yes, we've seen pictures around, but that's not what actually happens on ground.
But why were they preventing her from entering the church premises?
Sorry?
Why were they preventing her from entering the church premises?
No one prevented her from entering the church. If she had packed and then come down and then indicated that she wants to enter, that would have been all. But
is she not part of the leadership of the church?
Sorry?
Is she not part of the leadership of the church?
No, she's not part of the leadership of the church.
And when the decision of who becomes the leader of the church came up, was she not invited?
Yes. The Council of Elders, as far as I know, wrote to all the children, of the founder. But then, according to the Council of Elders, none of them honored the invitation.
But
that's the briefing I've gotten.
She was on her way to the church premise, not so.
No, not the church premise. The place we held the ceremony was held. It's not a church premise.
Right.
Yes.
What place is that?
The place is a residence built by the son of the founder.
And why did she have to force her way through? If the church leadership indeed wrote to her to be present.
I think that question should be directed to her. I cannot answer as to why she wants to force her way there. Because if you want to come and then you get down, you want to come, no one will prevent you. So as to whether if she was prevented and why should she force her way through, I think she should be answering the question.
You spoke about the gunshots as well, and I asked a question earlier. Who fired those shots and why?
The shot.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. The shots. Who fired those shots?
I wasn't on ground, but we had gunshots. According to the briefing I got was that she fired the first shot. That's the briefing I got. She fired the first shot and then banged the gates with her car.
So she fired the first shot.
When she fired those shots, the security apparatus, the private security, also knew that the lives of people were at risk. So they were giving warning shots.
Well, Nana Kofi Kantanka is supposed to be the lawyer for the Christo Asafo mission. What he's saying is not really adding up. Or did you really get him? Or she came there, banged at the gate, and when they did not open, she went to the southern gate and there was banging, and then they realized that she was the one. They had to fire warning shots, Now he says, oh, she was the first person who fired the shots. Well, maybe it's legal language. We don't really understand. We are not learned. Okay? Now, a brother of Adwoa Safo also spoke. What did he say? Watch this.
In the morning, and my sister friend me. So my sister friend me, I think the family all read a consensus say yen see ye papa yen timi ni do bedi ye papa there. So all their siblings agreed to it. Say Sabiu obi a wabo brebia no obey in the last testament. Into the last testament, we will decide who should take over from the old man. So the siblings and the elders, everybody went into that conclusion. Until out of the blue, that is when we heard about the program that was about to happen. It's in Honorable Efre Nianom, say Yanko, near Nyomonko Kasa, say, oh, adia muni na ete ho ase no ade na mo se feche aye bibi foforo because honorable was always from the opinion say ompe enuano man ntokwa but the moment the old man decides everything is settled. It when honorable went there and I think to me friend enuano na kan so I called Joshi the menene bopa so say omeyenko so after a while, like 20 minutes time, and honorable friend said, Junior, ome shooting you. So I said, Junior, ome shooting me. And I say, what? And I'm being saw when he. So she drove off herself to the nearest police station at Atomic. That is where I met my sister bleeding profusely with over more than 30 bullets on her car. Yes. And I picked my sister up to the hospital for a first aid and Sunday at the Nebeko hospital for treatment. And also, I had rumors be said she gave a warning shot and there was a gun. There's no gun in my sister's car. The car is even still parked at the police station as of now. And I picked my sister up, so there's no gun in the car. So I don't know where that story is coming from. It's the mobile to social media, so be I say, Sabio. Honorable able to Sabio yes a car be yes what the car be ko bubu gate yen yen him send here Toyota Prado here definitely some bumper no any bibia ebe say if you run into a gate it will be destroyed. Yes, but me personally and I'm say omushu too no based on what she told me no friend me no yes and a man mi koko shia no our Atomic police station. Then we left there for treatment. Yeah.
So according to him, there was no gate crashing. According to him, there was no warning shot fired from his sister Adwoa Safo. It was just a plot probably to kill her. Why would anybody want to kill her? To stop them from having their way, probably. This is Adwoa Safo being carried in an ambulance. My brother, my sister. And when. There she is. She took some bullets. And then her car was also vandalized with bullets riddled all over. Adwoa Safo is in stable condition as we speak right now. But this is a family issue. Would it end there? Was Akofina too much in a hurry to take over from his father? Because the father had already said that, oh, this is the guy who is going to take over from me. He's even been preaching in the church and all that. But was he so much in a hurry to start that? He was already told that, yes, our father has chosen you. That's good. But can we wait for him to be buried so you can start full time? What was the problem? My brother, my sister, Adwoa Safo is recuperating in the hospital. And our prayer is that she gets well and she comes out soon. Would Kennedy Agyapong visit her in hospital? Your guess is as good as mine.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.